All right, got the dishes done from breakfast. Got some food in my belly, coffee. I'm good to go. Let's cut off the radio here. We'll kill the lights. All right, it's time to do some work. Ended up having to close that window there over the sink. It got quite chilly last night. So in order to keep the warmth in here, ended up shutting the window and had the fire go in there for a little while. Warmed it up nice, very nice. So we're in the first part of November here, and I have got to do some things. So let's walk over here and take a look and see what we have. Now that it's daylight, we should be able to see what's going on. I've thought about some things. Laid in bed last night and thought about some things, and I'm going to make some decisions here today. So we have the crop there underneath this covering. Hopefully it doesn't get too wet, start growing on me. It's going to be a chore getting that out. We need some sort of front loader. I've decided we're going to sell this trailer, and the reason is because it doesn't dump from the back. It dumps only from the sides. And when it back in, it actually tips up and tries to hit the ceiling. So I had to be very careful trying to tip it underneath here. And the other problem with it is I'm having trouble backing it underneath the shed. So I want to sell it. I'm not going to probably get that much out of it, but we're going to reinvest that into another trailer later on down the road. Now, I'm also going to sell something else. We're going to sell the harvester. And here's why. For one, it's a little bit too old. I don't want to be doing maintenance on it. And it's a little bit too small. So let's hop up in the harvester here. All right, we're going to go ahead and fire it up. And we're going to move it out of the shed because I'm going to clean it up a bit before I take it down to the side of the road and put it out for sale. We have the for sale sign still up from the property, so I'm going to actually park up beside that and see if any passerbyers are interested in purchasing it. So let's hop out here real quick, and we grab the water hose. All right, we're going to give it a quick rinse, see what kind of dirt we can knock off here. So we have the flax underneath the shed over there. And I did a little bit of research last night. Now, I mentioned that I do want to do some seed processing while I'm up here. That is actually a fairly large industry in this area. And so I want to give it a go, see if we can't make some money. I know there's good money in processing seeds, so I think we're going to try to do that at some point, but we're not going to do it with the flax. And here's why. I got to looking at the price that I could sell the flax, and it's actually a little bit higher than what the seeds are going for, which is actually quite strange, but it is what it is. So we're actually just going to sell it without processing it. We're just going to sell it probably here in a few months when the prices come up, and we'll get rid of it that way. We are going to end up planting a crop that we can process some seeds. You know, maybe some wheat or barley or something like that, where we know we won't get very much out of it, and maybe get a little bit higher price for the seeds. So let's get this pulled in right here beside the for sale sign. Just back it in a bit. Hopefully you don't hit the sign. Alright, let's shut her off. So hopefully somebody wants to come by and buy this thing. Take it off my hands. Now, right now, we're going to go ahead and hook up to the trailer, and I'm going to take it down to the shop. This is my first time heading into town. So we're going to go down to the shop and see what they may have. We do need a tractor, since I was not able to find that tractor. Oh, and something else we're going to do too is I need to grab a couple scoops of soil and we're going to drop it off and have them test it. I am pretty sure that we are low on some nutrients. It does look like it needs to be plowed, so we're going to take care of that over the winter as well. You see we do have the straw here. Some weeds already popping up. But we're going to go ahead and try and get this straw up before we start getting into too much rain and it gets too wet. I don't think it's going to make too many bales, to be honest with you. But we're going to see what we can get off of it. So we're going to go ahead and hop in the truck and we'll tow the trailer down to the shop with the pickup truck. And we'll go ahead and get those soil samples taken as well and drop those off. I think there's a 5-gallon bucket somewhere around here we could just drop some soil into. And I think I saw a shovel somewhere too, so maybe I can grab that after we get the trailer hooked up. And we'll drop it off when we're in town and head on down to the shop and see if we can get rid of this trailer. Hopefully they'll buy it from us, and we'll see what kind of tractors they may have too. Well, all right, we have made it down here to the shop. Just got pulled into the yard. I'm not really sure where to park. I just found a space that was kind of wide open, give me a chance to turn around. And it's looking around out here. They actually have quite a bit of used equipment. Not too bad. Not too bad. Well, let's go on over here and see if we can't get somebody to help us out. Oh, check out that truck. Oh man, that is pretty cool. Well, here comes somebody now.
Hey there, my name's Roger.
Well, hey, Roger. My name's Mike. Just moved into town here, stopping by the shop for the first time.
Well, welcome to the area.
Well, thank you.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, I am down here to look for maybe a tractor and some tillage implement.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did you just say you moved in here?
Yeah?
Did you buy the farm up there that has that shed condo?
Yeah, the barn dominium.
Yeah, I got something for you. Follow me.
What do you mean you have something for me?
Follow me. I got something for you. Come on around here.
Well, I'm a little concerned now.
Oh, don't be. You're gonna like this.
All right, well, hopefully it doesn't bite.
Well, it might. Come on around over here. There's a tractor.
Do what?
Yeah, there's a tractor.
That's my tractor.
Yep. It's one that was a part of the deal.
Oh, this is the tractor they were supposed to leave at the farm.
That's the one.
Where's the rest of it?
There's no more. This is all he got.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, how does it run?
Oh, this baby purrs like a kitten.
Well, I guess, looks aren't everything, are they?
No, sir. This thing will do you good. It's a, 162, I think, horsepower. Somewhere around there. Yeah, it'll do you good on that farm.
Well, that solves the mystery of the missing tractor. I'm glad that it's been found. I was actually a little bit aggravated that I had not got that as part of the deal. Well, why is it up here?
They needed some fluids changed, and one of the tires was bad, so they brought it up here to just get it fixed. Hold on to it till you got up this way.
Well, that's great news. So it's been going through, everything's good on it?
Yes, sir. It's ready to work.
Well, very good. All right, well, I need to get this down to the farm. Do you guys deliver?
As a matter of fact, we do. We have a service. We can bring it down for you. No problem.
Well, that's awesome. I'm going to need that tractor delivered to the farm I guess we'll go ahead and need to start me an account down here. My main project right now. Before we get into what I need, you guys interested in buying this trailer off of me? Oh, ooh, we don't get much equipment around here that looks like that. Yeah, but I don't really want to keep it. Is there anywhere else around here that would maybe buy a trailer like this? I'm gonna have to go talk to my manager. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, see what you can do on it. I have no idea what it's worth. Let's just maybe see if we can make a deal, and we'll go from there. All right, we'll look into that. What else you need? Well, what I have right now is I have a bunch of flax straw on the ground. Oh, that's good stuff. It sells for pretty good around here. Oh, really? Yes, sir. Yeah, you need to get that up, baled up, quick as you can. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to need the tractor brought down. I'm going to need a rake and a baler of some sort. Now, I'm looking at maybe trying to lease some things. Do you guys offer that service around here? Well, yes, we do. We have a good credit service, good leasing program. We get you all set up as long as your credit's good. Well, it should be. I don't know of any problems with it. Very good. We'll get the paperwork started on that. So yeah, I want to try to lease something. Maybe lease a rake. Well, I'll tell you, we have a used one over here you might be interested in. Walk this way. Oh, is that it over there? That thing looks pretty big. Yeah, I'm not sure that little International would pull it. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Seriously? Oh yeah, you won't have any problems. Well, how much is this rake? Let me check my book here. Looks like we could do about 42 on it. Wow, that's quite a bit more than I was planning to spend. Ooh, do you have anything else? We don't at this time. Nothing used. What about any lease equipment that I could maybe? Well, can I lease this from you? Maybe. Even though it's used. Well, no, sir, Mr. Michael. We don't lease out our used equipment. No, sir. The only equipment we have that we lease is going to be our new equipment, part of our lease program. We don't do any rentals on the used stuff. No, sir. I kind of need something like right now. Well, this is all we got right now. Well, do you think that tractor pull it? Without a doubt. That's awfully big. But the field is pretty big too. I tell you, all right, I'll take it. I'll take that. And what about a baler? Well, I don't have any used ones. Okay. Do you have any lease available or new ones? I guess. Yes, sir, we do. We actually just started a program with a company. I think we can get you set up on that. We'll have to go inside and take a look, but I think we can work something out there. All right. Well, yeah, I guess let's try and get that tractor and rake delivered down to the property, and then we'll look into a baler lease. So I guess we need to go in and start some paperwork, huh? That'd be the first step. Yes, sir. Well, Roger wasn't wrong. This thing does purr like a kitten. They just brought it down here. One guy drove it all the way from the shop, and they took him back down there. That had to be a long ride on this old machine. But yeah, the rake looks to be in good shape, so we spent a little bit of money today. Bought our first piece of equipment, sold a piece of equipment, and we found our lost tractor. So let's go ahead and hop on here, and let's give it a go. Let's see if this thing has what it takes to get this straw raked up. I believe it will. I think we'll be okay. Pulling around okay. Let's get this thing unfolded. That side looks good. Let's check the other side. Looking good. Alright, I think we'll engage the PTO here. Alright, let's lower it down. Give it a shot. Come on, old tractor, you can do it. Let's see how we're doing back there. Looks like it's working out okay. Looking good. Looking very good. So yeah, I've been thinking a lot about how I want to try and build this farm. My problem is I always get so involved with the farming on these house flips or farm flips that I forget to do a whole lot. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Let's see if I can back off that fence. There we go. Yeah, I get so involved with the farming aspect of things that I tend to forget about fixing up the place. Oh boy. Had to get off that fence. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got it now. We're going good. So yeah, so I want to try to hopefully lease as much equipment as I can. I know there's going to be some things I have to buy. As you heard Roger up there at the shop, they only lease on the new equipment. So if it's something used pops in the shop, I'm going to end up having to buy it if I want to use it. But being able to lease some things, I think it's going to be the ticket for me in order to do these flips a little bit more efficiently. I hadn't got as far as I would like. I thought by now I'd be living on my dream farm, not a care in the world, and no debt, but that hasn't happened yet. Just been struggling. We've ran into some bad luck along the way, but I do think making a lot of purchases, I'm losing money on the back end when it comes to these flips. So yeah, I think I want to try and lease what I can here in Edgewater. I think we're going to try that, see if it won't make a difference in the bottom line when it's all said and done with. So, as you can tell, I have a lot of raking to do. They're supposed to be bringing the baler down to the farm in just a little while. So anyhow, I am going to get to it here, trying to get some of this raked up before they get here with the baler. Maybe I can get it all done since this rake is so big.
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane life, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle.
Just got out for lunch and had somebody honking the horn down here by the road. So I walked down and some fella interested in the combine. He's going to think about it. He's going to think about it. He may be back. Who knows? You see, we've got this part of the field has been raked up, and I started on the back 40, I guess you could call it, and got part of the way done there. And like I said, it was lunchtime. I was hungry, so I drove the tractor back up here to the barn dominium, grabbed me a bite to eat. It's taking just a little break. It's such a beautiful day, clear blue skies, perfect temperatures. It has been very, very pleasant. Riding around on this open station tractor, I have really enjoyed it. What is that? Hey, there's the baler. We got the baler coming in. I thought they'd be around here sometime soon. So how about that? We've got the baler. Let's see what we got here and if we can get this unloaded. So this is pretty neat. We've got this hook lift container they've got. It's got the baler on it. And he's getting it unloaded now. Oh boy, tires come loose. Slid off the side there. Hopefully it'll be okay. We'll get it set down. We'll go on over here while this is coming down. Oh boy, it got a little squirrely there. Must have jabbed into the ground. So we're going to have to unhook the tractor from the rake. So we're going to do that real quick and get hooked up to that baler. The driver said he needs to check it out, make sure everything runs okay on it before he turns it loose to me. So we'll get that done here directly. Well, we got the baler unloaded off the trailer, or the truck I guess it is. And got it hooked up, and the driver, he's making the first lap around the field. He said he wanted to take it around, make sure that the baler's working fine behind the tractor and that everything's okay before he signs it over to me. Now, one thing I did not know when I leased this, and so it's kind of a surprise to me, but the policy down there at that dealership, I have to rent it for a month at a time. That's the only way they lease out equipment, month at a time. That way they're not worried about hours and a lot of equipment being brought back and returned after just a couple days of use. So yeah, we're going to have this for a month, so I got plenty of time to do the baling, but been trying to watch the bales drop out of this thing, and I haven't been able to, but there's one right over there, another one way down at that corner. So it does look like we are getting a decent amount of bales. I really don't know how much straw we're going to end up with this field with the flax. I don't have any experience with the flax and how much straw it actually ends up with. So see, he just put another bale down right there. So he's going to stop up here and I'll hop in and take over. We'll get some of this baling done.
And every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day.
Well, the afternoon has gone by and I have been steady baling here on the first field. We have almost got another bale in the baler now. You can hear it beeping at us. We just have this one last row here in just a bit over near the entrance of the field, and then we'll have this one wrapped up. The driver took the truck back down to the dealership, and I've just been out here in the field rocking on with the baling, making quite a few bales. I'm actually really surprised at how many bales we're getting off this field. Now, I did ask the driver about the size of the bales, because from what he told me, this baler can make a number of different size bales. So we actually just went with the middle setting. He said If you go with the bigger bales or the biggest bales, they get pretty heavy and you have to have some pretty robust equipment to pick them up. So we went with the middle size on the bales just to try and minimize how many bales we have to deal with, as well as be able to still handle them with some smaller equipment, because that's all we have at this moment. Alright, I think that is it for the most part in the field. We've got a few pieces left here and there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and shut this baler off. There we go. And we're going to head on over to the other field. Now this field we haven't saw too much of, or at least you haven't. I've spent plenty of time in this other field, and I tell you, this one gives me a little bit of heartburn at night. It is a doozy of a field. It looks like they have just carved out every bit of flat land on on this side of the farm, and now they have one big giant field. So let's go ahead and get started here with this row. And you can see I've already raked this side, most of it. We have quite a bit left to rake. Let's see, let me hop out the tractor here real quick. Okay, yep, we are doing good. Just want to make sure we're picking up everything. So yeah, I have raked this over here, got all this done before lunchtime, and we have a good chunk of the field that still has not been raked, and we'll see that here in just a moment. I think we got another bale getting ready to be formed here. There we go with that. Get that unloaded. Yeah, so this property over here is not mine. It's another field. Not very big. It's not a very big divider between the two fields, so I have to be careful not to get over on their side of the field. And then way over there, all the way to the road, is my property. And then this road that goes along this way is the border as well. So a lot of land. Well, we got another bale almost ready, it sounds like. Like I said, we are getting quite a bit more than I anticipated. I really wasn't expecting much, to be honest with you. One thing I do find interesting is they put the fence on the outside, or on the road side of the power poles down this way. That don't seem too right to me. Normally the right of way is about where the poles are. Maybe they do it a little different here in Canada. I'm not sure. But as you can see, a lot of curves in this field going over there. Got looks like three rows here with the rake, and then you can see on past it, I still have a lot to rake up. Got another bale here coming. I'll tell you, this is a nice farm across the way. They have a really big silo system set up over there. It looks very nice. Nice white fencing along the front. So yeah, I still have a lot of raking to do over here. So what I plan on doing, since we do have the baler hooked up, we're just going to go ahead and get what we can get baled up. Mainly go around the outside, clean up the first pass around the outside. That'll give me some room to turn around with the rake. So we'll do that, and probably just go ahead and bale up what we can, what we have raked up, and then we'll hook back up to the rake, finish raking, and then hook back up to the baler and finish that. Now, I don't know that I want to finish today. I don't know. So we have it for a month, the baler. Well, I guess we can have it for longer, but we have it for at least a month. So we're going to make the best use we can out of it. Of course, the only thing I have to bale is just this. I did look around. Now, I don't know why I do this to myself, but well, I was kind of curious if there may be some side work I could do around in the area. And I looked all over the place. Couldn't find anything. Not a single opportunity that I could find for some kind of contract work. So that's a little bit concerning. Maybe that'll pick up. Maybe winter's here or coming along, and most everybody's got everything handled, kind of slowing down for the winter. I can get that. So maybe if things get slow around my farm, since I only have the one field, maybe some other opportunities will pop up in time. But I have plenty to do. I do have plenty to do. So I'm going to continue on getting these bales rolled up, and we'll see what we can get done today before we get into the evening and time to shut things down. We'll pick this up tomorrow and try and get this field taken care of.
I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm trying to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day, heading back to what used to be home, where every